What's good, everybody? We are live today. I love doing live streams because live streams are just live. Somebody could just ring the doorbell. A cat could just run across my face out there because we have three outdoor cats that love to just run around outside, and I love them all. We have deers also. We have all kinds of stuff. This is like uh, the wildlife sanctuary of Georgia. Like we'll see stray dogs, we'll see everything around here. But again, if you've ever been on a live stream with me, you've seen everything. Yeah. But happy Monday, everybody. Hey, Regina. What's good? Let me see, Regina, Candace. And what's good? I got all my folks up here. So yeah, make sure y'all like before we get started. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you follow this awesome and amazing page because I'm always gonna drop some stuff on you. Matter of fact, I got a challenge to drop on you because I love challenges. We're gonna do a Labor Day challenge. I'm gonna help you lose over 20 pounds before Labor Day. I'm going to help you look snatched before Labor Day. We're going to take you from good to what? Because I am the thriller known as the King Pooch Killer. There's no pooch, there's no fupa I can't get rid of. So if we need to do a fupa off the call, come on, I'm here for it. So bring your fupa if you're tired of it. If the overflow gotta go. If you're tired of being locked in to all kind of contraptments and stuff that keep you all uncomfortable, come on. I might have you wear your belly out here soon, like for real. Look, I'm gonna have you feeling that good about yourself to where you wear half shirts for no reason. I'm just saying. So yeah, put hashtag SSS to get the super stomach shredder membership. And when you get the monthly membership, you're instantly registered for the challenge because I love challenges. Challenges are fun ways to get you to lose weight, but when you do it with the other bricks from all over the world, it makes it fun because we put you on a private page. You get daily homework on that private page. You get a supplement line, and I'll become your accountability coach. So make sure you check your DMs. If you're on the YouTube, the tube watching this, go to my Instagram at the Kenya Crooks and DM me hashtag SSS, and the Kenya 5 bot will hook you up. I'm gonna hop in there. If you do it within the next 15, 20 minutes, I'll hop in there and I'll chat with you all. So you'll have the Kenya 5 bot who will ask you some questions, but I like to hop in too. So that's what's up. Hey, Alicia. What's good, man? Good to see you. For all my people who are on the program, if you would, put how many pounds you done lost on the program so far. And for my replay people, make sure you do that too when you watch this later on. But I got Alicia Farley live. She's the replay queen, but she's here live today. So shout out to Alicia. Alicia done lost over 80 pounds on this program too before she puts it up. So shout out to her. Now, can we talk about your life homework? Because I got some life homework for you. Do you realize half of the year is done? It's gone. Adios. It's done. It just seems like yesterday was New Year's and everybody was doing their resolutions and all that other good stuff. And yeah, time flies. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the second half of your year. What does that look like? What does it look like? And your life homework is to make that decision of what does your second half look like. I don't want you going for the second half of the year, going towards the second half of the year unprepared. You got to know what you want. Most importantly, this is going to help you out immensely. You have to look at what hasn't worked in your life and what has worked. Here's the thing. Now, the stuff that has worked, keep going. Keep doing it. Okay? Because what we tend to do, and we're different we just different people. We're on to a fault. Because what we'll do is we'll get something working. But then as soon as it starts working, or whenever we're on the verge of having that thing work, we'll stop. It'll either start working or be on the verge. We'll stop. I guess this ain't working. And I lost 20 pounds, but I hadn't lost 100 yet. Well, here's the thing. If you keep doing the same things that's working, eventually you'll get to your outcome. If you keep working it, and you got to understand that there is evidence of stuff working in your life, but if you always play it as insignificant, not being a big deal, then you'll never gain that big momentum to where you have that Shangri-La moment to where it's kind of like you've arrived. You'll never get there because, again, you don't appreciate the small stuff. You don't identify the small stuff because it ain't big yet. You got to identify the small so you can get the big. So that's why I always tell y'all, celebrate your victories. I don't care how small it is. Celebrate them. Stop acting so passively with your accomplishments. People be like, you look so good. Well, thank you. I should be further along than what I am. I still got a ways to go. Congratulations on the degree. Well, I just wish that it didn't take me so long, and I got all these student loan bills coming up, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Y'all know how y'all do. Stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. You take a major accomplishment and you'll reduce it to this small, as if you hadn't done nothing at all. Let me also clue you into half the stuff that you do, that you make small, people wish they could do. The stuff that you be sleeping on that you act like it's really not a big deal would really change a lot of folks' lives if they could do what you've accomplished. Losing 80 pounds is not a small feat. Losing 20 pounds is not a small feat. A lot of people have become depressed because they don't like how they look. So if they had your 80 pounds gone, they wouldn't be sad all the time. So be grateful for everything. I don't care if you're not where you want to be right now. Be grateful. Just know at some point, if you keep working long enough, you're going to get to the finish line. But start operating and acting like you're grateful now. Because if you're not grateful now, you won't be grateful later. And then you'll start asking yourself like, hey, well, what was this? What was all this for? You'll start asking dumb questions like that. When all you had to do was just appreciate the little stuff. And then once you got everything that's been promised to you, you would have those Shangri-La moments. But again, you don't have those big epiphanies because, again, you always reduce stuff. You always pum, 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 pum. Again, every compliment you get, you shoot it down. Pum, pum, pum. You just take a squat on it. Boom, boom, boom. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's okay to celebrate yourself. Alicia says that's so big. It's okay to celebrate yourself. I'm sorry, I get happy about me. It could be something small. I'm fired up. I'm celebrating. I'm sorry. I appreciate the small stuff. Even if it's just a small win. Matter of fact, if you really want to get good at appreciating stuff, at the end of the day, grab your notebook. Because grabbing your notebook forces you to write. And when you write, it forces everything on the inside to come to the outside so you can visually see it for yourself. Write down your wins. Again, I don't care how big or small. Write down at the end of the day your wins of the day. What did you accomplish? It makes you stop and reflect. And sometimes, in this little old fast-paced world we live in, you need to slow that thing down. Slow it down. End of the day, when everything good and quiet, you done shut everything down. Acknowledge yourself. No, we're not where we want to be. No, we're not where we're meant to be. But guess what? We're further along than we were a few years ago, because if you were to look back over your uh, last few years, you'd be like, dang, I did that. I've come a long way. Again, it's okay to give yourself credit. But just like you make time to binge watch TV shows, just like you take time to hang out with family and friends who really don't deserve your ass, you gotta take time for yourself also to reflect on your wins, but to also ask, okay, what do I need? What do I need to do more of? Okay, I'm not satisfied, but you know what? I am moving closer to my goals. Okay, what's my next steps? What's my next moves? And then once you can do that, you're good. Let me read. Alicia says, thanks for this, coach. I'm going to start writing. My celebrations always includes a restaurant with food and drinks. That's fine. I don't mind you celebrating with food and drinks. But if you gonna mess it up, do this for me. Because again, what you don't want to do is celebrate so hard that you add calories. Okay, now with that being said, if you're going to celebrate wins with food and drinks, in which I'm all for it, as long as you do it responsibly, make sure you know how many calories you're going to eat and sip. And make sure you burn all of that stuff even before you sit at somebody's table or at somebody's restaurant or before you grab that glass. Because I know you like margaritas probably. So factor in what your meal gonna be. Factor in how many drinks you gonna have, and burn all of that before you sit down at the table. See, that's a happy compromise right there. Because again, everybody's celebration language is a little bit different, but that's cool. That's the beauty of losing weight. That's the beauty of success. There's no right or wrong way to do anything, especially when it comes to celebrating. But again, you got to be responsible also. And sometimes I always call it paying the price to look nice. Before you sit at somebody's table, you got to pay that price. You got to burn those calories even before you do it. So you won't be starting further back, because you don't want to just continuously start over. Now we're about progression. Okay? Look, so that's the happy middle. So that's what's up. So if you wish to lose 80 pounds like Alicia, matter of fact, Alicia lost 28 pounds the first 4 weeks of my program. I love her. You'll always hear me refer to Alicia because she's one of my all-time favorites, and she know I love her. But if you want to hop on the program, make sure you put hashtag SSS in the comments. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, check your DMs. If you're on the YouTube, matter of fact, if you're watching this video, after the video has posted, I'll put in the comments and in the description section the link for the Super Stomach Shredder membership. Make sure you get the monthly membership. And then once you've joined that membership, then you're instantly qualified. You're officially family. I'm just saying. And we're going to knock out the Labor Day challenge. We're going to lose over 20 pounds. That's the challenge. We're going to lose over 20 pounds before Labor Day. We're going to get you snatched before Labor Day. I love challenges. It makes weight loss fun. It makes looking snatched fun. Again, we're going to get rid of your food, but we're going to get rid of your belly. We're going to reduce you. We're going to get you snatched and all that other good stuff. And we're going to do it as a family. That's how we going to roll. As a family. That's how we do everything as a family. So, love y'all. And again, let's dominate. Let's be great. Love each and every single last one of you. Be good. I'm gone. Let's finish strong, ladies.